Hey, good Friday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here on the Talking Live broadcast channel with your weekend forecast update here on July 18th, 2025. Well, again, I appreciate everybody checking out our broadcast here today, and hopefully you are following this page. Make sure you hit that like button here. Okay, stay up on the latest great information as well as great weather information as well. And looks like the weather is not looking too bad for the weekend. We're going to have to fight some rains, but the big story is going to be the building heat going into next week. And boy, those feel like temperatures are going to probably be very, very miserable next week. And we'll show you that here in more detail in just a second. Let's first take a live look right there in the Chattanooga Zoo. We do have a few more clouds. I'd say Friday forecast and Saturday forecast can be pretty similar. We're going to see clouds out there, some sunshine, and some decent scattered showers around. That'll help keep the temperatures down just a little bit. But with the humidity running so high, it's still going to feel very hot into the upper 90s. The change next week is that we're talking about feel like temperatures going into the triple digits between 100 and 105 potentially. So that's going to be the big story there. Looking over here at Lake Chattooga, North Georgia, also looking at similar conditions here with scattered showers. I'd say extreme North Georgia and definitely East Tennessee looking at your better chances of seeing rain showers here, not only for your Friday, but your Saturday as well. All right, now, again, we're watching a couple things. We've got the leftover moisture from that tropical system down here on the Gulf Coast in Louisiana, looking at flood watches down here. This moisture is going to be doing a big loop-to-loop, looks like, as it's going around an area of high pressure. You got the heat advisories back here to the west, and we're going to see a lot more of this orange here on this map going into next week. That's looking pretty evident here as far as what the latest models are showing us right now. So right now, you see, it kind of almost looks like the radar's got measles out there. Got these little itty-bitty showers all over the place. And we'll continue that here for your Friday. And again, it's very similar looking conditions here on Saturday as well. Not a washout, but if you're going to be like doing yard work or doing anything outside, you may have to dodge some hit and miss showers that'll be moving through, maybe the occasional rumble of thunder as we go through the weekend. All right, so let's look at your regional satellite picture again, seeing some rumbles of thunder here across portions of Alabama. Just a lot of rain down here along the Gulf Coast here. But again, this moisture, the way it's looking on the models, it's just going to do one big giant loop, come all the way back around. And with that precipitable water running so high and it being so hot, it's just going to make those feel like temperatures very miserable going into next week, unfortunately, as this thing kind of comes around. But at least the rain chances will be there. That'll be there fairly decent, not looking too bad. All right, so here we go. We got weak high pressure over North Georgia right now. You see the scattered showers across Tennessee, a little more pronounced down here across Alabama, stretching back here along the Gulf Coast and over toward eastern Texas right now. But again, just it's going to be a steamy weekend, especially off toward the east. Wait till you see my high temperatures here, say from Charlotte down toward Jacksonville. It's going to be very, very steamy indeed. So as we go and look at our regional model here, again, we're looking at, again, quiet at nighttime here. We'll look a little bit of this all the way back through. Here's Friday. Here's your scattered showers here for today. Settles down for tonight, and then we're going to do it again for Saturday. Notice we get that daytime heating. Here we go. Pretty decent coverage here across Tennessee and North Georgia, extreme North Georgia. A little bit less further south you go down toward metro Atlanta. So a little more isolated down here. I scattered up this way, and of course scattered here across East Tennessee as we go into the weekend. And I expected to say pretty much the same going into your Sunday as well, although it looks like the temperatures are going to start creeping back up there as we go through the weekend. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your forecast maps here as we look for the latest from the National Weather Service here. We'll go ahead and kind of highlight what's going to be expected here. Again, remember we're stuck in the summer doldrums. We got high pressure. We can't get any kind of real cold fronts to come down here. You notice these things are staying well up off here toward the north. They're staying up there toward the north, not coming our way. So, which means we're not going to get any help from anything that's going to kind of come in here and bring us any relief, unfortunately. So that's what we're looking at right now. So let's go ahead and go through this again. Going into your Saturday morning, got weak high pressure, continue to hold on across the southeast, and going into your Sunday. There's Sunday morning, again, fairly quiet, always quiet in the morning time. So we get that daytime heating and things start to flare up a little bit. So there you go, going into Monday right there. There's a cold front off toward the north there, Monday and Tuesday. Gets awfully close. Look at that. I mean, that might bring a little bit of relief here coming all the way. Depends about how far south this high pressure wants to build on in for if this is going to do anything or not. Right now, I don't think so. I think it's going to stay off toward our east for right now. But if it changes, we'll let you know. All right, so there we go on Wednesday as we get that a little bit of a brief cool down there, probably down to at least the Carolinas, but I don't think it's going to get this far west, unfortunately. And then looking at Thursday again, looking at just your 40% chance of scattered storms. Nothing really too widespread out there, but that's what we're looking at for right now. And those rain chances may diminish, especially if we get a real solid heat dome to develop, as some of the models are indicating for next week. So expect some minor tweaks to that forecast for next week. I think the tweak that it will happen, temperature may go up a couple more degrees and the rain chances may come down a little bit. So we're going to go with what we got for right now. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for the weekend. All right, so what we have for Friday, pretty much the same for Saturday. Low 90s, mid 70s, about 6% chance of scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder out there. Not bad for Chattanooga. Here for tonight, overnight lows here mostly in the 70s, upper 60s in the mountains. Again, a few PM storms, but we'll see things settle down as we go toward dawn. Daytime highs, once again, being kept down because of the clouds and rains a little bit, but it really is irrelevant because it's just so doggone humid out there. I mean, we're talking 91 in Chattanooga, but the feel-like temperatures will be like 98, 99 degrees. So if you can imagine this temperature coming up a few more degrees, you know where we're going to be going for next week with those feel-like temperatures. Regionally looking like this, scattered storms here off toward the west. Look at these temperatures here Saturday. 97 Charlotte, 99 Columbia, 99 Jacksonville. It's going to be pretty hot, steamy, very limited rain chances there along the East Coast. 93 in Birmingham for your Saturday. Here we go with our next 7-day forecast, keeping the rain chances elevated here. Those temperatures start creeping back up here. Now, my only caveat on this forecast is going to be as we go toward Tuesday, that these rain chances may come down a little bit, may go back to like 20, 30% potentially. Right now, I'm just going to keep it in the scattered zone for right now, but mid-90s, I do suspect Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with temperatures that hot, if it is as humid as advertised as far as the precipitate water in the atmosphere, probably going to see some heat advisories in here. So make sure you're taking care of your AC systems here this weekend. Obviously, it's been hot all summer, but just make sure you keep up on the maintenance, because what happens when it gets that humid, the air conditioners have to work a little more overtime trying to get that moisture out of the air and cool your homes off. So do a little preventive maintenance this weekend if you want to, just because of the heat coming back up again. You know, make sure you check on your air filters and, you know, clean, go out there, check your outside unit, your HVAC, and make sure you clean off all the intake so the system can breathe. It's very, very important. No grass around it. Make sure you keep it there so it can do its job and keep you cool and keep you going here through the summer months. All right, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. Make sure you are a follower here on Facebook. Keep up on the latest goings here. Nice interviews there from Lamar. Make sure you keep it up here on your latest forecast as well. If you ever have a weather-related question, you know where you can find me at the North Georgia Majestic Weather Facebook page. You can message me over there. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions over there. All right, that's y'all's update for now. You guys take it easy. Have a great and safe weekend. Be good, stay safe. And we'll see you on Monday. You guys take it easy. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.